Hello everyone, this is Tomato Juice again with another video. I almost thought I wouldn't make it, but hey, I'm here. And today you're going to join me in my Fushran process. Yeah, or pretty small master diviner that we all know and love. So yeah, some of you might have noticed that I said last time that I would use a model for the next video, right? Well, at the end, stuff happened and I couldn't make it work properly. So you can say that that is an issue that I haven't fixed it yet. Also, I had some problems with my mic. Mostly with my PC and my mic. Like, they were not compatible enough. I don't know. I'm still on that. So I'm right now using my phone to record the audio. But yeah, this idea came up to me some days ago when I was in a party, kind of bored, so I started sketching some Fushran, and maybe I'll show the pic over there, the picture of the sketch. So yeah, I have to say that I hope that I'm pronouncing Fushran's name correctly, because I usually play with my Japanese dub, and the way they pronounce names is like completely different from like what you read and what you hear. Sometimes it's not even the same. So I tend to get confused sometimes. So I apologize for that in case I'm pronouncing it wrong. As you can see, I had to use the character sheet because Hoyover's character designs are pretty, very pretty. We can't deny that, but sometimes the way they do the clothing for the characters is also like very complicated most of the time. And yeah, that was a bit of a struggle for me, as you might see. I tried my best, and there's a lot of things that I actually forgot, but well, due to laziness, not gonna lie, I almost didn't. I started to draw the body, right, as you might see, but at midways, I was like, what if I just erase the body? Because the idea includes half of that body being underwater. So I thought, why would I even draw it? It's not going to even show, right? But at the end, I thought, no, I'm going to beat my laziness, and I'm going to do all of the full body as I expected at first. So yeah, let's say that I managed to beat my laziness for the first time ever, I have to say. I wanted to, because I'm still starting, so I actually didn't know what to do, and I thought, well, I like this one game right now, so why not try to do a silly drawing of them, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing right now with Fushran. Yeah, I have to say she's one of my favorite characters so far in the story. Who knows about the new ones that are coming up in the next 1.6 update. So yeah, because at the moment it's the 1.6. Who knows, in the future will be 2.8 or something like that in the future. I think I said it before, but yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of details in her clothing that I completely forgot. Some of them I purposely didn't add them, and there are other ones that I just completely forgot. But yeah. Oh yeah, the idea that came for this drawing was from her light cone, because her light cone is very pretty, and I thought I wanted to make like a remake, a reimagination, my own version of the design of her light cone. So that's why you can say that there are some similarities between the light cone and this drawing. I have to say that it was a very extensive process, once because I took my time. It took me like 3 days, and twice as long as last recording of the last drawing, you know? This took like, how much? Like 8-9 hours of process? Yeah, but at the end I really liked the outcome, so it's very nice. And I'm really not very used to draw like water, so that also took me some time to get the texture, you know, Pinterest references as per usual. But it was very fun because I'm still getting used to that technique of, you know, coloring over the line art. I'm very young in that aspect, and I always have, after discovering that technique, I have to say that I have so much fun drawing. Like, I used to be so tense in the past about, oh my god, how I'm going to make this work. But I actually, after I discovered that, I was like, oh my god, why didn't I decided to make this sooner, to draw it like this sooner? And I have to say that I feel like I have improved a lot since. I have also trying to be more like experimental with the lining, because some time ago I used to have a very simple lining, like very basic lining, and I'm trying to be more expressive through the lining. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I try. As I said before, half of the body is going to be covered with water, as you already see, so I didn't really detailed much of the body. Like, I only did like basic shadows, but thankfully I think it still looks good regardless. I had a comment from a friend telling me that I spoke too much in my last video, kind of. So I'm still balancing between talking through the video, but at the same time not talking that much. And I think I'm not doing it very well right now, but eventually I will get it. Yeah, hopefully. This is the moment where I discovered the trace option in the effects of the layers, because I was trying to find some brush that had like tracing or something like that, but I didn't find anything. So I went to Google and do some searching, and I found that option. I have to say that it was very fun to use it, and I have to try to use it in the future because it's really very useful, I have to say. And yeah, I really liked it. I love the coloring of the hands. The purple, that one, purple colors specifically, I really like them. So it's very fun and, how do you say it, satisfying to watch for me. I don't know. Maybe because I feel like detached from these videos. I'm like, oh my god, I did this. So I don't know if I'm the only one that goes through that, but yeah, sometimes when you see something you did yourself and you get like, wait, what is this? I did this? Who did this? What possessed me and made me do this without me knowing? I don't know. So that, at least that sometimes happens to me, and then it happens very often, I have to say. But yeah. It took me some time to get the texture of the water, because whatever I keep doing and coloring, it keeps looking like oil to me. I don't know why, but thankfully I got it eventually. After all that modifications, as you saw in the process, there's a lot of modifications when it comes to water. So yeah. I have a fun fact for this drawing, and that is that I actually wanted to make it upside down at the starting. Like, I wanted to do like the water and Fushuan in the top of the drawing instead of the bottom, because I wanted to make something more dynamic. But at the end, it didn't work that well, because I thought it was kind of weird. I don't know. It worked better in my head, so I just ended up scratching that idea and just doing like what you're seeing right now. But it was interesting. So I don't know, at the beginning of the speed paint you keep saying that it goes up and down sometimes, but yeah, that's why. Yeah, the light of the gem shouldn't have been as difficult as it was for me, because I don't know, trying to do like neon and stuff, I'm still struggling with that. But I tried a lot of stuff, but at the end I finally found a way to make it work, thankfully. You may be wondering, are those real constellations? And my answer is no, they are not. I tried, I searched for real constellations, but at the end I thought, oh well, I'm just going to go with the flow and did some dots and lines, and I call it a day. There's also a slight 3D effect I tried to do to make it seem more, I don't know, bring to life the drawing. So yes. So yeah, this is it. This is my version of the Fushuan light cone. And yeah, if you like my content, and if you have anything, some character that you like, the comment section is free for everyone, in case you have something in mind that you would like to see me try or something like that. I'm very open to suggestions. So I was Tomato Juice, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!